Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Funny Stories with School Curt. I have two random funny stories that happened to me in the last couple of weeks. First story is I work at an office building in a city, and when you work at an office building in a city, there's a lot of homeless people that hover around that building. And sometimes I give them money, sometimes I don't. But there was one time where I had to give this one homeless woman money. I had walked out from a lunch break and I'm just kind of walking around the building, just, letting the sun hit my face. When all of a sudden this lady came from nowhere and said, "Hey." And I was like, "Oh God, here we go. What?" She's like, "You should give me money." And I said, "And why should I give you money?" And she said, "Because I surf on rainbows and I beat up Satan." Now, I've never heard that before. So not only did she get money from me, she also got props from me. I mean, maybe that was a part in the Bible I didn't read where somebody surfed on a rainbow and punched Satan. But dang, she surfed on a rainbow and beat up Satan. That was one of the coolest things anybody's ever told to me. So I told her, "Thank you for your service," and she got a $10 bill spot that day. And she earned it for protecting us. Surfing on a rainbow and beating up Satan. What will people think of next? Okay, my next story happened at Walmart. I was at Walmart and I was in the beer section, just checking out the Sam Adams. I'm gonna grab me a couple of 6 packs of Sam Adams, and I noticed to my left there was an Hispanic man and he's looking through the beer. And I don't, I'm just like, I getting beer, mind my own business. When all of a sudden this chick comes from another aisle and she runs up to him and she slaps him in the face, and I back up like, whoa. And he looks at her and he's like, "What? What?" And she goes, "You didn't think I'd see the text message, did you?" I saw those text messages. Who? And she mentioned some girl's name, which I didn't really pay attention to. I was just trying to grab my beer and put it in my basket and leave. Well, they're arguing, and then one of the funniest things I've ever heard happened. She yelled at him, and she says, "You'll just put your dick into anything, won't you?" His response was fantastic. His response was, "Bitch, at least I got a dick." When that happened, I dropped my beer that I'm holding into my basket and I start laughing uncontrollably. I'm doing that laugh where you lose your laugh, then it comes back where you're like, so I am laughing hardcore, just laughing. I mean, that was the funniest thing I ever heard. Well, then they both decide to make me a common enemy, and they both turn to me and they go, "What you laughing at, white boy?" Now, when you're of Caucasian persuasion like School Curt, usually when they mention your race and they say white boy, it's time to go. It's time to make like a basketball and bounce. But I didn't care, man. I was having too much fun. So I just turned to him and I said, "What the hell you think I'm laughing at? At least I got a dick. What the hell does that even mean? Do you want her to have a dick? Do y'all sword fight?" Which, hey, to each their own. But that was just funny as hell to me. So I laughed. I grabbed my cart and I took off just laughing all the way to the checkout. That was the funniest shit I ever heard. I got to be honest with you. At least I have a dick. What the fuck's that even mean? Ugh. Anyway, good times for me because I got a good laugh. See y'all next time.